You know exactly what you should do. The logical, healthy, productive choice is sitting right in front of you. But instead, you feel an overwhelming, almost physical pull to do the exact opposite. To understand why we sabotage ourselves, we have to look back to ancient Athens. Here, one of the most famous thinkers in history was trying to map out this exact psychological war. In a dialogue called the Phaedrus, Plato detailed the internal mechanics of human behavior. Plato's writing provides a functional blueprint of the war raging inside your own mind. Plato asks us to picture the human soul as a chariot. At the reins is the charioteer. This represents our logistikon, our reason and intellect, whose sole job is to steer the entire apparatus toward truth and understanding. Pulling on the right side is a brilliant white horse. This animal represents our noble spirit. It is driven by honor, modesty, and restraint, and it obeys the charioteer's commands without needing a whip. But on the left side is a massive, unruly black horse. This beast is our primal appetite. It is driven entirely by immediate bodily desires, lust, and raw instinct. Because the dark horse is completely deaf to reason, it violently fights the charioteer. This internal chaos creates so much turbulence that the soul loses its wings, plummeting from the heavens down into the heavy mortal realm of earth. If you look at this setup, the solution seems obvious. To find peace, regain our wings, and return to the heavens, we have to kill the dark beast. But if you actually cut the dark horse loose, the chariot doesn't take flight. It stops dead in its tracks. The white horse is well behaved, but passive. Constrained by modesty, it lacks the raw power to pull the chariot alone, causing a complete standstill. Here we need eros, passionate desire. The dark horse's ravenous appetite is the only thing generating actual forward momentum. The very primal desires that threaten to drag us into ruin are the exact same engines required to propel us toward true beauty and enlightenment. When the soul encounters something desirable, the reaction is explosive. The dark horse lunges forward wildly, completely ignoring the rules. The charioteer violently pulls back on the reins, forcing the beast onto its haunches. This creates immense, agonizing friction between discipline and desire. Through this painful struggle, the beast's raw energy isn't destroyed. It is carefully bled off and redirected until its surging power matches the steady, disciplined rhythm of the white horse. Now, the chariot is moving forward with incredible speed, but under total control. This balanced pursuit of truth nourishes the soul, allowing brilliant feathers to erupt from the chariot and lift it upward. Real intellectual and spiritual flight is forged entirely through the agonizing friction of managing our darkest impulses. You cannot fly by repressing them. The ancient Greeks called this process psychagogy. Psychagogy translates to the leading of the soul, the art of guiding a mind toward its highest potential. This model shows what true self-mastery actually looks like under this framework. It requires the executive function of reason, the moral compass of spirit, and the fiery, volatile engine of appetite, all locking together into a single unified structure. A perfectly enlightened mind operates as a wildly dynamic, fully powered machine. Our ultimate goal isn't to kill off our passions, it is to steer them, transforming their destructive chaos into divine velocity. Plato's thesis remains as true today as it was 2 millennia ago. We must yoke our inner demons to our highest ambitions. Imagine for a moment that you could actually succeed in completely eradicating every dark, unruly, and selfish desire inside of yourself. If you wiped them all out, would you have any drive left to achieve greatness? Or would you find that you just destroyed your only engine? Our darkness is not an obstacle keeping us from the stars. It is the exact fuel